Men are always sassy. The sassiest person you know is a man. I'm sorry. You gotta speak the truth.
What the fuck? When you see sassy on me?
Not you.
You said man, I'm a man.
What did she just say? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a second.
Had drama in the
Some
workplace.
sassy guys too, but go ahead.
Men are always sassy. The sassiest person you know is a man. Sorry.
Oh no. Okay. This is straight BS at this point. This is straight BS. Mel, what? How will you say that and then hit the? Oh, I'm sorry. The most sassiest people I know are men. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew, okay. I have so much I want to say. Hello guys, this is Joseph with Joseph Teaches Power Dynamics. I love to talk about power dynamics, especially when it comes to relationship with self, relationship with groups, relationship with a spouse, i.e. romantic relationship, and relationship when it comes to society. You see, in society, we are constantly influenced and affected by power dynamics, whether we like it or not, whether it's people influencing the way you think, or influencing the way you talk, or even influencing certain closely held belief system. A lot of us are victim to power dynamics because we're not aware of what's going on. We're being controlled, we're being influenced in everything that we're doing, and a lot of times we have conversations that we're not comfortable with, right? So my objective, right, is to make sure that I could teach you guys power dynamics, also teach you guys power dynamics through examples and things that I am showcasing on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a video. It's called The Pattern Nobody Wanted to Admit About Themselves Part 2. And that is from the Fairwear Mr. Nice Guy podcast / YouTube channel. So in today's video, they're having a discussion, and some of the things that the young lady is saying is a little bit weird. And so I'm going to break down the power dynamics flow within the video, as well as some of the things that she's saying when it comes to social belief systems, when it comes to her as well, and also social society's belief system when it comes to men and women. See, the biggest thing that I want to say before I get into the video is that a lot of relationships that are floating around in society is influenced by social beliefs. And a lot of times men and women are not always comfortable being honest about things, so they might use coded language to explain certain things. In today's video, I'm going to break down coded language and other things that I'm observing. And if you're someone who likes my review and you likes how I approach power dynamics, leave a comment in the comment section, like the video, support the channel as we're growing. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to keep saying that until we make it there. So let's do it. Let's grow the channel together and let's get into the video.
Y'all making it look real bad over here.
I'm making it. Hey, look.
People come to me and be like, yo, this is this. Go talk to this. Well, I gotta talk to her because you say it better. You sure about that?
Have any of y'all been a common denominator? I gotta ask, especially the woman.
She had me.
Especially the woman.
You said looks.
Hey, look. We already know.
What is that supposed to mean? Y'all right.
I mean, I ain't trying to be gender specific or nothing like that, but women keep up a lot of shit.
100.
Yeah, especially in the workplace, y'all keep up a lot of shit.
No, I've never had drama in the workplace.
Some sassy guys too, but go ahead.
Men are always sassy. The sassiest person you know is a man. I'm sorry. You gotta speak the truth.
What the fuck? When you see sassy on me?
Not you.
You said man, I'm a man.
What did she just say? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a second.
Had drama in the workplace.
Some sassy guys too, but go ahead.
Men are always sassy. The sassiest person you know is a man. Sorry.
Oh no. Okay. This is straight BS at this point. This is straight BS. Mel, what? How will you say that and then hit the? Oh, I'm sorry. The most sassiest people I know are men. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew, okay. I have so much I want to say, but I'm gonna bite my tongue. Let's watch the video some more.
Gotta speak the truth.
What the fuck? When you see sassy on me?
Not you.
You said man, I'm a man.
I know about 5 sassy men, and they all different ages, all different backgrounds.
Hold on. I guess I gotta ask this question because I keep seeing this come up on Pod Below and it keeps driving me crazy. What is classified as a sassy man?
Oh man.
Because is it defending yourself? Is it just answering the
Yeah,
woman's
like-
question?
No.
Like what? So because we got a woman perspective here.
Oh, I
so
love
let's
this.
ask
I
the
love
question.
this.
Let's ask the question.
What
You are
classifies
sassy with like how you approach things, how you take things. Like, if I get blocked by a man, that's sassy. Why are you blocking me? As a man?
What?
What is this? How is that sassy to block somebody? That don't even make any sense. Oh my gosh. What? Oh no. Okay, not she's doing too much at this point. If somebody blocks you, it's not because they are sassy. It's because they just don't like you. They just don't like you. That's all it is. How are you See, this is what happened when people get on podcasts. They want to become so trigger focused. They want to give the most controversial take because they want to go viral. This is a viral take. There's nothing else to this because she know that most men in today's society get triggered, especially heterosexual men, when people say that they are sassy. So she's saying that as a trigger statement to attract a lot of attention to the podcast. I think it's working. So I don't like her saying that, but I understand why she's saying it, and I'm gonna give my take on it as we watch the video. I don't like that she's saying that, but I'm gonna give my take on it as we watch the video.
The phone got a feature to block.
As a man, why are you blocking me?
Because
phone
you
has a
keep
feature to
calling
block.
me.
I paid for it.
How much
Right.
effort does it take for you to go? That's a woman trait. Women block people. Why
How
is
is
a
that?
Blocking is not a woman trait. That is not a woman trait. Blocking people is a general trait. It's a general societal behavior. Society has taught us that blocking is normal. The same thing as ghosting. Blocking and ghosting somebody are neck and neck. The difference between blocking and ghosting is that blocking is instantaneous and quickly, while ghosting takes time. But they're all the same. They're the same type of thing. When you're not interested in somebody, you have to express it in some kind of way. Blocking is one of them. Ghosting is another one. She's not saying ghosting, but when someone says blocking and sassy, it's them trying to be controversial. She's trying to be controversial. That's all it is.
That is not a
That's
woman
so
trait.
That is not a woman trait.
she irritated. I'm gonna block her.
Hold on, wait.
Who's gonna call
so
you?
now that man tapped into their femininity that y'all want from us,
We don't want
we
that.
sassy now.
That's crazy. If I block a person, I'm sassy.
That
So
is
sassy.
crazy.
That's
I
on
feel
the
sassy
highest
on
level.
Instagram.
Y'all
Well,
get y'all
what
masculinity.
else?
We
Oh,
be
Instagram
like,
is worse. That's very sassy.
What?
I'm sorry. That's
Well, I guess
very
you got
sassy.
sassiness on you now.
As I'm getting more into the video, these are some of the things that I'm observing. So this is actually going to go ahead and start giving my take early, because this video is going to be hot and very interesting. So let me give my take early, and then we'll flow through it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to evaluate the lady in the center, right? The lady that's calling everything sassy. She seems to me she seems to me as a woman who is actually cooperative. I think that the reason why she's making the sassy statement here is because she knows that a lot of women like to label men as sassy. She knows that saying sassy is a trigger word and it's also a control word that women use a lot of times to control how men behave, especially heterosexual men. When you call a man sassy, what you're initially saying is I want you to be offended. I want you to be upset. I want you to change your behavior. It's a control play, a control mechanism that people use in society. A lot of women use in society to control a man or try to control a man. See, what it is this, right? The same way a woman gets offended that a man is calling her the B word, or she get offended if a man calls her, uh, you know, uh, the T word, right? THOT, right? or they get offended when a man calls them a prostitute or any other slangy words is the same way the term sassy is for a man. So they use that word to try to control his behavior. What men who are intelligent know to do is to ignore it and still do what they're going to do anyway, right? So she's saying the word sassy when it comes to blocking the phone, doing this is sassy, doing that is sassy. Everything that she has labeled, none of it is sassy. All of it is just her trying to be controversial and pull out a lot of attention. But the real reality of it is this: a lot of times when a woman uses the word sassy, it's because she's frustrated with a man and she's trying to find a way to control it. That type of woman who like to leverage the word sassy to describe a man who's not agreeing with her, women like that like to control men. Women like that like to go against men and fight, shoot a nail with a man. Now realizing that fighting with a man verbally creates a very toxic relationship and hence causes you to be single afterwards. But let me kind of break down the rest of the guys in the video. So let's start with the guy right here. I did watch a little bit of the video, guys. So I would say that every man on this panel, except for him, would be very hyper cooperative with the woman that they're with. Because I could tell he seems like the type of guy that would kind of let her lead a lot more, probably let her dominate occasionally. He seems like a guy who would kind of give her reins, but it would be more like a fair situation. Him, on the other hand, seemed more like the guy that would likely, as long as the rules are pre-agreed on, he seemed as though he would let her in certain ways, but it's more a matter of as long as it does not inconvenience him. So, a man like him seems more. I prioritize comfortability, understanding, respect for one another. You respect me as a man, and I respect you as a woman. But if it's anything that I'm good at that's great for me as a man, anything that I dominate naturally, do not step into it. He seems more like, okay, fine. I will not go back and forth with you as long as I'm getting a little bit of goodies from you. I will let you dominate me. And he seems more like, you can't dominate me. We have to work together. So this is the energy I'm getting from them in terms of how they're interacting with this young woman. And in terms of the young woman, I could tell that she's more cooperative than anything. I don't see her dominating the men that she's with. I think she's more of an internalized thought type of person. She will keep a lot of things internalized and express it little by little through breadcrumbs. So, for example, if she's frustrated, she might make a statement, but then she would apologize later. I believe that to be the case because even when she's apologizing, as she's saying sassy, she does not strike me as a masculine or dominant woman. She strikes me as a submissive and cooperative. She strikes me as a woman that if if you give her permission, she will dominate. But if you don't give her permission, she will stay within her realm and within her scope and within her how can I say it, within her range. And I believe this to be true because they all gave her permission to speak. And if you watch the video prior to this portion of the video, she has been like quiet. She has been willing to walk with them. She's been willing to speak whenever they point to her. She just seems to me as though she's more cooperative, but she's just trying to be controversial because they are on camera. But let's continue.
Hey,
That's
you got a notch on your belt.
crazy. That is.
So
I can't
man,
even block nobody
you
no
can't
more.
block nobody. You gotta take the harassment from these women and these other toxic men.
So what you
because it's
saying?
sassy.
So what you saying is men is sassy if they do anything to prevent y'all from fucking up their day.
No, not the
Not-
day, the peace.
The peace.
That's sassy too. Y'all always talking about somebody wanting peace. That is so.
I love her. I did not think that I would like her, man. I honestly thought that I would be hating on this woman. Bro, I see reaction on this of this lady in this podcast, and when I first saw the reaction that another creator did, I thought to myself, "Oh, she's crazy, man. This is gonna be a crazy video." So far, I don't know, man. I don't agree with what she's saying at all, but her energy flow within the group is actually very good. She actually have a very good energy flow so far. I don't know if it might go bad, but so far, based on what I'm seeing, she has a very good energy flow. Although she's being controversial with the whole sassy statement, I'm gonna just say transparently speaking, the pop flow here is actually quite interesting. So I would say based on what I'm observing, I would say the most dominant power flow within this environment will be him first, based on what I've seen so far, followed by him second. Um, and I would also say followed by maybe her as third and him as fourth. He's been giving me submissive vibe the whole time. Uh, so let's see.
A man wanting peace is sassy?
Peace, peace, peace. What is peace to y'all? Because half the
Not
time,
around y'all.
Silence.
around your
I won't
homeboys,
say that.
sassy.
I only got to be around my homeboys. I can be by myself. Just not around somebody that's
You mean me
cheap,
time? That's sassy.
Huh?
Go to work.
You say me
That's
time?
sassy.
Me go to work.
A man calling off work too. That's super
A man calling
sassy.
off work is sassy?
You're tired.
We
go to
need
work.
mental health.
Mental health.
That's mental health right there. I'm
I
mentally.
can't take a
Oh man, Brody. Brody, I could tell that she realized. I mean, she knows the trigger points with these conversations. She knows it's not even a mental health issue. It's so men, when it comes to mental health, is basically a situation of because he brought it up the mental health situation. So here's the thing about mental health. Let me just explain it. Mental health, when it comes to men expressing themselves, is more a matter of comfortability and trust. A lot of times, they are men who have built up enough trust within their relationship with their wife or girlfriend where they could express themselves and she appreciates it. If you're in a relationship dynamic with somebody that is not appreciating you expressing your concerns, then that is not a good negative. That is not a good relationship to be in. That's a negative relationship dynamics to be in. And you have to either A, address it with that person at the early stages of the relationship and say, hey, listen, I like to express myself to my woman or I like to express myself to the woman that I'm with. If you're not with that, I, I'm pull on you, right? If the woman loves you and cares about you enough, she would allow you the space to express your mental concerns. It would be weird. It would be strange. It would be odd for you to have a woman who love you not want you to express things like when you're having a bad day, when things are not going well for you, when let's say you came home from work and you're frustrated, it would be weird for a woman who loves you to look at that as sassy. She's only saying that because she's on a podcast. I do not believe that this woman would not allow her man to express himself if he came home to her in real life and be like, "Hey, honey, I'm having a bad day." I just don't see it. So I think she's just projecting. Not she's not projecting because I don't believe she's living that life. She's just overly expressing because that's what they want her to do. I believe they want her to be controversial, and she's just doing that. So to me, that's submissive behavior. Although she's trying to seem as though she's this dominant woman in terms of this topic, I think she's still exhibiting submissive traits. But let's continue.
mental health day?
No.
I can't go to work.
You better talk to your rep at work. I don't know. And that's
This
even sassy.
is
You better pray.
crazy.
Exactly. We see, guys can't do. We have no
That's
safe
so
space.
deep.
You just made it to where we have no safe space. If we do speak on it,
You know,
We sassy, we don't speak on it.
I feel like
We
my
sassy, we don't go to work.
damn it, we do.
I feel
Damn
like
it,
my
we
mental
don't.
health is being damaged right
Hold on, stop. Oh my God. Did he just say I feel like? Oh, jeez. Oh boy. And the I feel like gang. Here we go again. So for those of you who are new, um, I'm reacting to him saying that I feel like, 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 I feel like. Whenever people make emotional statements such as I feel like, it just strikes me as though they're not as confident in what they're saying. The human brain is triggered to respond to an emotional statement in a way of distrusting what the person is saying. He could have just said, I don't think versus I feel like, right? But let's see what he's about to say.
now, man. With this,
She just ripped it completely up.
if I have mental health issues, is that sassy too?
It depends on what the issues are.
Oh my god.
So if I come to
Honestly.
you as my woman,
Around somebody that's
You
So-
mean me time? That's sassy.
Huh?
Go to work.
you say me
That's
time.
sassy.
Me go to work.
A man calling off work too. That's super
A man calling
sassy.
off work is sassy.
You're tired.
We
go to
need
work.
mental health.
Mental health.
That's mental health right there. I'm
I
mentally.
can't take a mental health day.
No.
I can't go to work.
You better talk to your rep at work. I don't know. And that's
This
even sassy.
is
You better pray.
crazy.
Exactly. We see guys
What
can't do.
the
We can't. We have no
That's
safe
so
space.
deep.
You just made it to where we have no safe space. If we do speak on it, we
You know,
sassy.
We sassy, we don't speak on it.
I feel like
We
my
sassy, we don't go to work.
Damn it, we do.
I feel
Damn
like
it,
my
we
mental
don't.
health is being damaged right now, man.
All right. The guy is out here saying, I feel like my mental health is being damaged right now. My guy, that is a weak statement. Do not say that. For those of you who are not sure why he shouldn't be saying the I feel like gang, is that I call it I feel like gang, right? When you say I feel like, he said, I feel like my mental health is being damaged right now. Instead of saying I feel like my mental health is being damaged right now, he should say my mental health is being damaged right now. Just listen to this. Or my mental health is being damaged right now. Or he might say, I believe, or he might say, I think my mental health is being damaged right now. The reason why I'm correcting what he's saying is not me trying to be rude or anything, is because I'm understanding the effects that his statement has on the human brain. When a man makes a statement such as I feel like, is because he's typically associating himself, or he hangs out with a lot of women who use the term I feel like a lot. So a lot of times when a man is either talking to a woman who says I feel like a lot, or hangs out with a lot of women who use the term I feel like a lot, men think it's okay to make those statements. But the truth is, when a man says I feel like, or anyone makes the statement that says I feel like, what they're really saying to the human brain, is I don't really trust what I'm saying. I'm just saying it out of emotions. The statement I feel like elicits an emotion from the human brain, and that emotion leads to that human brain distrusting the statement. If someone tells me I feel like, I don't trust what they're saying, because I'm looking at what they're saying as hyper emotional statement. But if they make a statement based on belief, say, you know what, this is damaging my mental health, I believe that a lot more because it's a full statement. When they're making that statement, what they don't realize is that they are making the conversation that they're having with that person more emotional. If they want to take charge of that conversation, instead of them saying, I feel like my mental health is being damaged right now, he should have said, man, this is affecting my mental health. Or my mental health is being damaged. The reason why he should make it a statement in that way is because it's an empowering statement. The human brain interprets it as a believable statement, and it also elicits better conversation. When you say, I feel like, versus just making a statement, what you're doing is you're damaging the conversation and creating a situation where the person who's across from you may not really want to be completely transparent with you and may not want to give you the real information. But when you make a statement, they're now compelled to give you the real information, or the real answers that you're looking for, or the real response that you need to improve on your situation. Okay, I think I may have said a lot of things, but to simplify what I just said, what I'm really saying is that when you are making a statement with someone and you're having a discussion with them, if you want them to take what you're saying seriously, replace filler words such as I feel like, all those type of statements with actual statement. The reason why you want to do that is because it allows a person to receive what you're saying better, and it also influences them to be more honest with you. But when you say words such as the filler words, like I mentioned, all you're really doing is causing them to hold back and not want to be completely transparent with you. If you want to learn more about that, I have a video about it uh, in one of my early videos, and I'm also gonna have videos breaking these things down in more details in the Patreon. But let's get back to the video.
She just ripped it
Can I-
completely up.
If I have mental health issues, is that sassy too?
It depends on what the issues are.
Oh my god!
So if I come to
Honestly.
you as my woman and I'm telling you my issues, I'm sassy.
It depends. I'll tell you guys a story.
All right.
I stopped talking to a man because he told me that he had a rough day. He just wanted a hug. That's so sassy. If you don't man up,
Wow, sir.
Hold on. Watch this.
She doesn't like that guy. That's all it was. She doesn't like that guy like that. Usually when women don't like you as much anymore, they look for a reason to stop talking to you.
I do this to you.
I'm scared.
Are you in a relationship right now?
And that's the reason why.
By choice? No, I'm
By
not.
no,
By choice? No,
'cause
I'm
look,
not.
It's always
My-
about
I'm
choice.
not lacking anything.
This is crazy for you to say. I can't come in the house and have a bad day and just
No.
want a hug from
From
my
my
woman.
lady.
It's the way you
Where
go
it-
about it.
Where do I get?
How do you go about it? Would you supposed to come in and slam the
You
door?
don't whine
Give me
on the
an MF hug?
phone. Don't. First of all, okay, so there are factors that took place. You're whining on the phone. We're like an hour apart. I can't give you a hug. That's very sassy. What did you cry? What? Go lay down. I don't know. Try it.
I think she's really misusing the term sassy. I really think so because I think, man, what is the definition of sassy anyway? Let me see. It can seem like a slang term. Sassy, sassy meaning. What does Google say sassy means? What does AI say sassy means? A lot of people, I think, use the term sassy out of context. So let's see what sassy really means. All right. So I went ahead and decided to look up what the internet says sassy really means. Because I hear this term sassy quite a bit, and I wonder what does that really mean? So let's see. The term sassy might be new to some English learners, but it's a common adjective used to describe an attitude, okay? In this article, you are exploring the meaning of sassy. You will also come across, okay, whatever that means. So sassy meaning slash origin. Sassy describes someone who is bold, spirited, confidently outspoken, often with a playful or cheeky attitude. Sassy should not be confused with cheeky or mean. So sassy meaning, what does this slang term mean? Sassy excludes a bold and spirited attitude, often exudes a bold and spirited attitude, often characterized by confidence, cheekiness, and a touch of irrelevancy. It embodies a living and assertive demeanor that adds flair and personality to interaction. Origin: the term sassy has its root in African American vernacular English, where originally denotes a combination of boldness and impudency. Over time, it has evolved to encompass a stylish and self-assured attitude. Example in context: Person A, you never guess who just got a promotion. Person B, oh, you go, girl. Show 'em that sassy attitude of yours. What does sassy mean? Sassy is an adjective used to describe a person of their behavior or bold. Sassy is an adjective used to describe a person or their behavior as bold, disrespectful, or impudent. People who are considered sassy tend to exhibit confidence or boldness and may often come off as rude or disrespectful. Here are some examples of sassy behavior: interrupting someone while they are speaking, making snarkle or sarcastic remarks, rolling someone's eyes, or giving an attitude. Origin of sassy. The word sassy originated from African American slang, okay, term sass, which was a shortened version of sassy in the 1830s. Saucy means bold, impotent, or disrespectful. Over time. Sarce evolved to sassy, which carries similar meaning as the predecessor. Okay, so origin, so sass, American English slang, shortened for sauce, 1830, bold, impotent, disrespectful, saucy, evolution of sass, impotent, disrespectful, and soft. All the meanings of sassy. While sassy is primary associated with impotent or disrespect, it can also carry positive connotations depending on context. It can also carry positive connotations depending on context. In some cases, being sassy can indicate a display of confidence, assertiveness, or independence. Here are some examples of positive sassy behavior: standing up for yourself, not being afraid to express one's opinion, demonstrating resourcefulness, or creativity. All right, guys, it seems to me as though women have hijacked the term sassy and use it to describe men that do things that they don't really like. But based on the definition that I just read, sassy basically means being confident, doing what it is that you want to do without caring what someone thinks, having an attitude about yourself that could be, seen as negative by some people, but also could be positive by others. If someone is disrespectful to you based on definition and you stand up for yourself, you're being sassy. So I think society wants us to believe that sassy is a negative term, and hence why she's using it so confidently. Like this ties back into social dynamics. In the society that we live in, sassy is seen as a bad term in today's world. But back then in the 1830s, it was seen as a good word. So long story short, is sassy really a bad thing? Okay. Anyway, with that being said, guys, let's continue.
Again,
You
don't
know
be
what?
tired
I
of call
figured
off
it
from
out.
work.
I figured it out. I know what it is.
What?
I know what it is. She really a guy.
I see it. I see it.
Oh my God, no, bro. She's not a guy, bro. She's not a guy. The way he did that, man, he did it on purpose, bro. See, I told you he's the dominant one, man. I told you he's the dominant one. He's giving me dominancy energy, man. Very dominant person. But let's continue.
Because this is guy talk. This is 100% guy talk. This is, man, why she need a spa day every day? This is guy talk.
Why she need her nails and hair done by
Yeah,
me?
this is guy talk.
No, guys, that is not guy talk. He's exaggerating. What he's really trying to say is that guys don't necessarily like the idea of men being hyper emotional. I, especially in situations involving women. Men are emotional to each other, but not in the way of that. A man would rather another man cry to him on the phone in person and they talk about everything that is emotional based, but they don't want that man being emotional in front of his woman. That's the only thing. It's not guy talk. Guys are not like that. Guys are not like, oh, you can't, you can't cry and why are you getting your nose on? No, that's not what it is. What it is that guys don't necessarily want guys to be emotional in front of their women, but guys are okay with guys being emotional to each other. It's part of being human. I believe women are the same type of way. Women like women being emotional to each other. Also, the difference is that women give each other a pass when they're emotional towards men, but women really prefer women be emotional with each other also. I think society, every gender, both men and women, want to be emotional with each other, but not with the opposite sex. Women get a pass in society because society already labeled women as emotional. Men don't get a pass because society don't want men to be emotional when it comes to their women, but men are allowed to be emotional even in guy talk. So that's not correct.
Why?
Are you
Why?
serious? So you don't like hugging your man? I'm not gonna lie. I tell my wife, you walk through that day after you get off work, I need a hug every day.
That's
Every
different.
day.
That's different. You're not whining about it.
What do you mean whining about it?
Right, what is whining?
Define whining.
It's a difference between baby, give me a hug. You don't ever hug me.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
said
you're
that
not affectionate.
But I said that before.
No, I'm very affectionate.
These guys are totally misreading this woman, man. These people are not reading her correctly, bro. None of these men are reading her correctly. So what she's really saying, I did not think that I would be on the same page with this woman today. I did not think I'd be on the same page with her, but so this is what she's really saying. We'll take sassy out of the picture for now, because apparently she's not using that term correctly. What she's really saying is that she likes men to be selectively emotional with her. She doesn't want them to be emotional all the time. She wants them to be emotional with permission. So basically, she strikes me as a very cooperative woman. She strikes me as a woman that wants her man to be himself, but she doesn't want him being emotional all the time. And they're misreading what she's saying because she keeps using the word sassy. They're stuck on the word sassy, but they're not realizing that it's a ploy to get attention. I'm noticing is that she made a statement about, oh, it's sassy for him to be emotional, it's sassy for him to block me, it's sassy for him to do X, Y, and Z. But the moment she got that attention all locked in, like she's a smart woman. The moment she got that attention all locked in, now she starts to really express how she really feels. She's basically saying that she wants her man to be himself occasionally, occasionally be emotional, but not all the time. They're reading as she doesn't want her man to be himself at all. So they're misreading her. I'm reading her well. She wants her man to be emotional. She don't really care if he's sassy. She just thinks that it's sassy if the man isn't giving her attention, i.e., blocking her. It's sassy if the man doesn't want anything to do with her. It's sassy if the man makes her upset. But if it's something that she's cool with, then it's not sassy. That's what she's really saying. But in actuality, she's really a submissive woman. Every man here wants her to talk. And she's talking the least. Everyone is imposing their beliefs on her, and she's just talking the least. The only thing that she's saying that is not as imposing, the only thing that she's saying that is kind of imposing is a sassy statement, but everything that she's saying is submissive. She's using submissive language, but using a statement that is dominant. So the sassy statement is a dominant statement, but everything that she's saying is submissive. So they're misreading this woman, but I could read her energy quite well with this, and I could tell that she's a submissive woman.
I said that before she walked in, baby. You ain't hug me. Then she come give me a
It's
hug.
still not whining.
Is he telling you his love language, his needs?
She probably think that's not a thing. She probably think that.
Bro, stop, man. Yo, my guy, listen. Guy in the black shirt and the cap. Stop over talking to her. She's trying to answer the question. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, let her answer the question. You see, sorry, I got a little triggered there. I don't like the fact that he keeps not letting her answer the question. The guy just asked this guy right here asked the question to her, and he just jumped in and started talking. That's how you know that he's the That's how you know she's submissive, man. She's not over talking any of the men.
That's not a thing.
I used to think that, but
See?
honestly, a man should not worry about a love language.
Huh?
You need to go to work. You need
Okay.
to come home and just
So
be.
you cold blooded, son.
So
Lil G, you cold
You got the
blooded.
producer jumping in
Hey,
now.
she Lil G for real.
bruh.
She keeps saying, I'm scared. I'm telling you, she's exhibiting very feminine energy, bro. She's not a dominant woman. Uh, I Okay, I'm gonna let it play. I just wanted to make that last statement. She's not a dominant woman, she's a feminine woman. She's a submissive woman. She's more cooperative and submissive than dominant. And I could tell because she keeps apologizing after she makes her bold statements and she keeps saying, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. That is a very submissive energy. She is a very submissive woman. She's only trying to be controversial because they brought her in there, and every man that is here is responding to her feminine energy by constantly trying to kind of like dominate and kind of course correct what she's saying, or they're trying to elicit on her disdain, and she's just not picking up on it. If she was a dominant woman, she would have been challenging every one of them. She would have been interrupting them. She doesn't interrupt them. She goes along with the conversation and she just chills. And every time that she says something, it's because they're eliciting her to say something. The most dominant person here is really the guy right here. The guy right here, man. But anyway, let's hear what the producer person has to say.
Like one of the older generations of men.
That just shut up and
In
go to
many
work and
ways,
he get his arm blew off, he tape it up and go to work.
men should have never stopped going to war.
To war?
To war. Go to war. Okay.
Black man too?
Oh, I can't do that. I can't.
No.
Okay, these guys are not letting her speak, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a little bit irritated with them right now. Getting irritated with them right now. Let her speak, bro. Let her speak.
I work for this country.
So
I can't go to work for this country.
I can't go.
I can't go to work for this country. I'm
We
sorry.
have went so far off track.
We did.
Bro.
We just went.
But I am so entertained
The
right now.
train is over there.
I am really entertained right now. Shayla, you gotta come back to more shows. We
I will,
gotta
gotta
deep
educate
dive into
y'all.
this. Like,
This is
Tell
a
us
deep
what we
dive,
sassy? No, she don't. She don't have to come to the show and tell us
Y'all need
that.
to know. Y'all don't know. People are not telling y'all things. The whole rhinestone epidemic. Why are so many men wearing rhinestones? That is
Okay, I
sassy
agree with her on
behavior.
that. I don't wear them, but I agree with her on that.
okay, okay,
Even painting your
okay.
nails. I granted, I don't
You
do
saying
that.
I don't.
who?
I don't
Painting
wear
your nails.
rhinestones.
Yeah, that's super sassy.
Whoa, hold
I
on.
only do clear coat.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
That's,
about.
but they got black and I
Oh,
can,
no.
I feel like that was
I hate
sassy.
clear coat. Clear
There are some women that think that's sassy too.
coat?
That's pimp status. I'm
Don't
sorry.
For
shoot the
real,
messenger.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end that whole video right there. So based on my observation, um, it just strikes me, based on power dynamics and based on the stuff that I observed, it strikes me as though she is a very submissive woman. She's cooperative as well, and the reason why I believe that is because they kept egging her to say things, and before she would even say things, this guy right here would jump in and interrupt her, and then like they would talk about I feel like a lot with their statements. In addition to that, they all seem to just project onto her more of this response of mental health. It just seems as though everybody got stuck on the term sassy, that they forgot what the point was, which is a matter of I think the point that they were having about understanding like the dynamics between men and women, what would be considered bad behavior when it comes to how a man is moving. She made a statement about it being sassy if a man is blocking. I think that the whole crux of the conversation has a lot to do with if it's the things that women like men to do, they are okay with that. But if it's the things that women don't like men to do, then women think that that is sassy. But the definition of sassy has absolutely nothing to do with behavior as much as it has to do with projection of behavior. So your confidence, the way you exude your confidence, the things that you're doing. Sassy is not a negative term, but it's been hijacked by a lot of women in society as a way to control men, i.e., power dynamics between men and women. Overall, my take on everything, I think the woman is feminine. I think she's submissive. I think the most dominant people in the room are the men. I think all the men imposed on her and wanted her to keep saying some controversial takes, and she gave them what they wanted. They wanted to create a viral episode, and this is what it is, and this is why I'm reacting to it. I thought the video was gonna be a certain type of way, but I'm not gonna hold you. It was actually a good video, and I liked it. With that being said, guys, if you want to watch the rest of the video, the link will be in the description below. Um, when it comes to relationship dynamics between men and women, I think that it has a lot to do with understanding one another. If you're in a relationship dynamics where your woman is using the word sassy to control you, or you're in a relationship dynamics where you're using the word sassy to try to control a man, you have to kind of analyze and ask yourself for a question. Is this something that I'm okay with? Do I want a person that cannot be themselves, who cannot express who they are, being with me, or do I want someone that can be themselves? When you ask yourself this question, and if the answer is yes, I want them to be themselves, then eliminate words that you know will be offensive to them. The same way you don't want a man calling you something that you don't like, don't call a man something that you don't like. If you know that sassy is a trigger point for men, especially the men you're seeing, then don't use that term if it's a man that you love, even if you're upset with them. Sometimes we would say things out of anger that they regret later. So sometimes it's best not to make that statement at all. And if you are making that statement, apologize and figure out how to work something out and have better conversations in the future. With that being said, guys, if you like my review on this video, if you like my takes on power dynamics, if you like how I went through the whole thing, my discovery and everything like that, leave it in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe, support the channel as we're growing. We're pushing for 10,000 subscribers. So support the channel as we're growing, and I'll be doing a giveaway in the near future. With that being said, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you on the next video.